Hey, Jill here again at the virtual leader retreat with everybody running. We are we are gonna again have Amy tell us how she finishes up her party with her catalog walkthrough. Amazing, amazing training coming your way. Check it out.
Okay, ladies, this is what we do after we've done the hand spa and sampler at the kitchen sink. I then have everybody move into the living room or the floor or the kitchen, wherever we're going to be. At their spot, I have a binder. I do rip apart the catalogs, and then I have a couple order forms in the front. And then my display is usually on a coffee table pretty close by to where everyone's at. And so I just talk about the order form and how this is their shopping list and their wish list, and I'd like them to fill it out as we go along with the products that they like. And so I have them take one out and start filling it out. And then I tell that what we're going to do for the next 15 minutes is sample a couple more products. Honestly, I usually only sample about 12 to 13 products because if you do more than that, it's too much and they can't decide what they want. And I tell them that in their catalog, there's makeup, skincare, body care. We're not going to go through everything, but I do highlight a couple of the pages. And so I'll talk about the different party themes on page 3 and talk about the bonus bag. Next, on page 4 and 5, I briefly go over the hostess plan. Most of my hosts earn around $250 in free and half-price products, and these are the detail pages for the detailed people. Don't read them, or don't have your guests sit and read word for word. And then I do sample next is the Rose, and I like to sample the Rose body spray. It's just kind of a fun new product. It's something different than the body butters. And I'll take this and I just pass it to whoever's on my right or left hand side, and they do a spritz and pass it around. So this is one of the next products. And so then as we're going through, I'll tell them if they want spring makeup, they can go to the next 2 pages. I do pass around the mineral brush so they can feel how soft it is. If they want to sample the mineral foundation at the end, I'll help them specifically. So again, you're just going through the catalog. You're not necessarily talking about every single thing on each pages. Then I'll say the next couple pages are more skincare, makeup. I do like to sample the shimmer sticks because I think these are really good sellers. It does last a long time, but there's always people who purchase them, and then they sell it to other people because it's a fun product. So the makeup, we briefly just touch on these. I do point out on page 17 the different lip glosses or the lip stain that they had already sampled at the very beginning of the party because I want them to know where to find it, and then that way they can be adding that to their shopping list as we go. Next, we talk a little bit about skincare, the different skincare lines that are available. I talk a little bit more about the facial party during this. I also highlight this is where they're going to find the vitamin C and the warming mineral mask that we sampled at the station at the kitchen sink. We talk about collections the next couple pages, and then I refer them to pages 24 and 25, which are my 2 top-selling collections, also my 2 collections that are chosen for free by my hosts the most. Because I think it's a good one to show, and we talk about the different pricing. Vitamin C line is my #1 collection that's chosen for my hosts for free. I don't say anything about the next couple pages until we get to deep sleep, and then I pass around the deep sleep body and pillow mist and tell them how they can spray this on their sheets, or even if they have kids, put them in spray it on their kids' bed so they'll sleep longer. And then when they move around, then it activates the scent, and you get that soft scent as you sleep during the night. And this is my next most popular collection that I sell. It's also my next most popular collection that my hosts choose for free. So again, you're just highlighting a few of the products. I don't really talk about the next couple pages until we get to spa, and I talk about the 2 different collections in the spa line because that's the products that we used for the hands. So we just talked briefly about it. Here's when I usually talk more about community trade and about the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence. And then I just tell them that there's collections the next couple pages. And then at the very end, we flip through some of the gift sets. And I'll point out the gift sets. The gift sets I bring with me to the parties are things that I've bought for gifts for my friends and family for the next couple months, so it's not a big expense. I sell a ton of the car plug-ins and the home oil collection to use in their car to have the variety. So this is a good sale. And then I usually have a men's gift set. And then I like the little deep sleep bag. So it's not like having everything. It's not going through each page individually. It's to make it short and sweet so that people want to host a party and get their friends together and not have to listen to you talk for 2 hours. So I talk for about 20-30 minutes, and then the rest of the time is theirs to shop. When they're shopping, if I've forgotten something, I'll just interrupt the group and tell them whatever else I wanted to tell them. As they're shopping, when they're done, then I just sit with them. I don't do a separate room. I'm just in the middle on the floor, and they'll bring it over. If several people have stacked a board of ferns, I'll say, great, I'll bring it over to you when I'm done. Because I still want to ask them to host a show, or if they're interested in consulting, or if they want to be on my preferred customer list. One thing to remember too is don't stop selling until they're ready to stop buying. Just because you would only spend $50 at a party doesn't mean somebody else wouldn't spend $250. So let them keep shopping.
Great. Thanks, Amy. Some great tips from one of our top sellers. So I can turn it off this time.
Cut.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying. Let's see. I got to get the button to Thursday. It really is hard to turn this off.